It's 8:32. Dang, it's early, bro. But I gotta go live early before everybody wake up. Okay, wait. How do I do it kind of like a. What's up with it, Velvet Wind? How you been? Oh, said I was just thinking about you. Yeah, man. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I was like real busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to pop in. But the other night I was streaming the fight on TikTok, and then I got banned. I didn't get banned, but they just threw me off, man. Oh, okay, yeah, Bobby Hemmett, yeah, that was man. I had dove into that rabbit hole, Velvet Wind, which was kind of crazy. I had just dove into the Bobby Hemmett rabbit hole. I didn't think it was that deep. It was like kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy because like basically they was trying to say that they was trying to say like Brother Panic. Man, I seen this lady talking about Brother Panic and them was taking over all Bobby Hemmett stuff, and like, it was a man. It's a crazy rabbit hole to dive into. Let me just say that because it's like wow, right? Whenever this is one thing that I noticed about information and the things people be sharing, like some people at the end of their life they just go through a lot of crazy stuff. It's like a lot of weird stuff happens at the end of their life, and it's like Bobby Hemmett was like one of those, sharing and having all that information, and then having to go through what he went through after, giving people all this information. And it's like, yeah, man, that shit is crazy as hell. And I don't even want to say some of the things the lady was saying, like, basically happened. I might do a video on it, like, one day or something, or I might send it to you to do, Velvet Wind, because, you do the reactions pretty damn swell. And it was just one of those videos that probably needed to be talked about. I seen a couple of people talking about it, but I just didn't want to, I didn't want to step on no toes or get all deep into it because it's a lot of people that look up and follow Bobby Hemmett, and like I think I said something in the video, like people got to understand like the like we are not the body. The body comes and it goes. The body, after the body has done its job, it's out of here. It's out of here. The spirit is out of here. It's gone. It's not going to stick around in order to cater to your needs. Like me, like when my body gets ready to go, it's not going to stick around to cater to the needs of the people. Like that's not what the body does. It does its thing, then it's out of here. It's out of here. But we, us being people, we go, man, no, we want this person to be around forever. Like, that's what it was like seeming to me, like they wanted Bobby Hemmett. Like, we didn't want Bobby Hemmett to pass on. And it's like, bro, like, that's life right there. That's life. Like, how could you get all this information and listen to all this information and still don't understand that even the ones that's giving the information, they not gonna stay here forever. Like the information is gonna save your body from dying. Like no, it doesn't. It don't do that. The information is just to open your eyes to what reality actually is. It's not, to go, okay, yeah, meaning I got this information. I'm going to live forever and be forever spreading this information. It don't work like that. It don't matter who it was that was sharing the information, that was giving it, how good they was at it, how much knowledge they had. It don't stop the death of the body. The death of the body is something that's part of this reality that just comes. And when it comes, can't nobody stop it. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you know, how good of a magician you are. You're not going to stop that thing within this reality. And I think that's why I be laughing when them religious be like, you'll see when you die, as if they died and found out. Yeah, exactly. What's up with it, Crow? Exactly. But I seen a lot of people like going, well, at the end, I think the lady was saying something like, like whatever was going on with him, it wasn't supposed to happen. And, and they're hiding him from us. And it's like, bro, like, we got to stop worshiping. Bobby Hemmett said it himself. Man, I just was showing that Bobby Hemmett said it himself. He said, people be, going, well, the ancestor this and the ancestor that. And he was like, man, like, what you mean the ancestors? We are the ancestors. So we need to stop depending on people to, to do these things for us. We got to kind of stop that shit. Because then we start to worship people. And it's like, that's why I was like, man, I don't want to be no shaman. I don't want to be these different things because I don't want to be worshiped because I'm just like you. Don't worship me at all. Yeah, fuck that shit. You feel me? When I go, I want you to be like, oh, he did good, man. I'm happy he gone. You feel me? Be happy when I leave. Don't get all sad and be crying like, oh my God. You feel me? Yeah. DMT shows how it show you exactly that, we being brainwashed on a lot of different things, bro. And like I was saying though, I love the information. I love the things that Bobby Hemmett was sharing, but everybody has their time to share what they need to the ones that listen and the ones that understand. Everybody has their time, but that time don't last forever. It seems like it lasts forever, but it don't, bro. It just don't. I don't care what people know. People can have they can know everything about reality. Everything. It's not gonna stop that one thing. So that's why I was like, name this, don't the reality of brainwash you. Like reality will brainwash you and then have you following things and running in behind things that you are saying, you yourself are believing these things are actually something. Oh yeah, you gotta look him up, Joe Crow. You gotta look up Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett is he got a lot of, he be talking like us. Except he ain't never dove into these things we dove into. He was more into like, the books and like all that stuff. He wasn't, I don't think he ever dove into like mushrooms and things of that nature, but he knew everything about the occult science and all those different things. He was sharing a lot of information, a whole lot of information. Type him in. If we try to explain it, you will not get it. Exactly. The conveyor belt. Yeah. We have to escape the conveyor belt. Hey, that's crazy, right? There's peace. That's what I used to think, right? I used to think that we had to escape the conveyor belt, but the one thing we need to really realize is you are the conveyor belt. You are the conveyor belt. You are the one that put yourself on it. Like we are the things that everything that we say we got to escape, we got to run from, we be in, like we are all these things. We are all those things. And this is just a part of the thing that we are. But that's why this thing, like last night, I think I was like more diving into my mind of seeing the fact that everybody that's in the body wants to be spirit. They want to be in the spirit realm. And everything that we see in the spirit realm want to be in the physical realm. It's like the shit is kind of twisted. Like, cause it's like as both of them don't realize they're doing both things. So it's like the body want to be in the spiritual place, but then the spirits want to be in the physical. Like, these are the stories that we even tell of how demons possess people's bodies, how the gods take over people's bodies and come in people's bodies and do different things. You feel me? We're in both of these places, not realizing we're in both places at one time, but that place want to be in this place and this place want to be in that place, but we're in both of them at the same time. So that's the wild part about it. It's like everybody want to be in the spiritual realm, not realizing an aspect of them is already there. But then that's the wild thing, because then your spirit that's why your spirit is here, because this is where it wants to be. It's here right now. And like that's the wild part about this shit that was fucking freaking me out last night. I'm going, damn, man. I said, God damn, I said, everybody here, we trying to get to the spirit world. But the people in the spirit world trying to get to the physical world. Like, what the fuck is going on with that? Like, that shit is crazy as hell, bro. Like, when you really think about it, like, think about that shit. Like, we talk about demons. We talk about these different spirits. Oh, we see the shadow spirits, the shadow beings out the corner of our eyes. It's like the spirits is trying to be in this world, but we trying to go to their world. We trying to see what their world is doing. We want to be in their world, but they want to be over here. You feel me? It's like, that shit is crazy as hell, bro. Hey, everybody wants what they can't have. But that's the thing. We got it already. Like, we already there. Like, we the ones who making these different steps of what we think it should be, where we think we should be, where we think we need to go. We creating these steps. Because in our little group, we creating these spiritual steps. In that group over there, they're creating the steps of, the nature steps of, living with the trees or something. And then in that group over there, they're creating this reality. It's like almost like we come here in order to make realities, to build whatever reality we feel like we want to exist in. And it's like, that's the fucking weird part, because you'll get trapped in somebody else's reality and not know that, like, we don't know that we're trapped in a reality that somebody else created. We just following the steps that they created in order, when they made the reality that they wanted to make, we started to follow it and we kept their reality going. It's like we don't know how to create and generate our own reality. So we can actually just take other people's and make our own. Because we like got taken away from making and creating our own reality. Because that's what, like, every individual is actually here to do, is to create their own reality. You like, if you get what I'm saying, you here to that's why everybody have their different paths that they go on, because we're here to generate our own reality. But what we do is, I look at Joe Crow reality and I say, oh shit, Joe Crow reality, I like his reality. So I'll take his reality and I'll implement it in mine, and I'll make his reality my reality. Like, if you get what I'm saying, like, this shit is crazy, bro. Our soul is sick. It's sick to be stuck on the conveyor belt. We want to be set free, but it's hard to get out. No, it's not. Think like we're in a body, bro. It's like being in a car. It's like being in a car. Like, you can get out your body anytime you get ready. Like, you're not trapped in your body. It's just certain people, which I don't even want to speak on that, when they got ready to get out, they got out. They got out. Well, I mean, time do exist. We made it. We made time a thing. If we're talking about time, we made time a thing. We created time. We created a timeline in order so we can better see reality and we can know what happened on different, dates. That's why we created time. But time is like not really a thing, because everything is only happening at one time. This shit don't stop and go. It don't stop. Like, when we go to sleep, reality is still going. It's still going. It doesn't stop at all. So we can put a time on it, but we can't even figure out how far back we were even created or when the reality was generated. We can't go that far back. But the reality, no, because reality is just happening at one time. This shit never stops. Like I was like, me and my girl, like when bro died, we was talking about that. It was like, damn, you know, we call it time, but this shit don't stop. When something happens, bro, you don't get no break from life. Life don't go, Amon, I know, you got in a car accident, you fucked up your ankle and shit, well, we gonna stop everything and we gonna let you rest and get it right. No, reality, life and shit keeps going. Life don't stop and wait for nobody. Life don't have no time on it. Life just goes at one time, and it's all happening at one time. Life is happening at one time. 98 was the same as 99. 99 was the same as 2000. You feel me? It just keeps going. It's like no pause on it. You feel me? It ain't no timeouts. Ain't none of that shit. You feel me? We put a time on it so we can go, okay, well, on this date, you feel me, in order so we can save. So we can save different things that we want to save that happen within reality, and we'll know when it happened. Like, we just do that to save shit. Yeah, but I did so many bad trips being stuck on this conveyor belt for eternity. It's like being stuck in hell. Yeah, no, hey, I have too. I've had those trips. I have those trips to where, like, I seen the conveyor belt, and man, that shit was crazy as hell, bro. That shit damn near looked like these numbers, but it was like weird because it was all these different colors and these little, I don't even want to call them like gnome or elf-like creatures because I don't know what the fuck they were, but they were in like a workshop, like Santa's workshop, and you can see all the people in the shit going down the conveyor belt. Boy, that shit was crazy as shit. But that's the thing that we need to start to see, is that the things that we are seeing when we go in, bro, these are different aspects of ourselves. These are different parts of ourselves. Because when you are everything, bro, you can't limit it to just the body or the spirit. Like, when you are everything, you are everything. So whatever you think is going on, oh, you're that too. That's why you can think and you can imagine it, you can see it, you can take psychedelics and you can see it and you can experience it because you are part of it. You are that thing. But it's like, that's the one thing, like, you can't, you're like, we're trying to escape ourselves because we don't really understand ourself in the entirety of ourself. But if yourself is generating this thing, how can you escape something that you are? Because you're all of it. So the little aspect of it, like, you cut your nail off, that nail was still a part of your finger. It was still a part of your body. Like, that's this shit is crazy, bro. I told you, I said, man, we want to escape the physical and go into spiritual, but the spirits is trying to be here in the physical. Like we always say it all the time. We say, what's the name? They passed on, but they didn't know they ways, so now they just walking around on the earth. And people go, well, I had to help them get to the spiritual realm. It's like going, and like that shit right there weirds me out. Because it's like, where's we getting all these ideas from? Like, you telling me we in the physical realm, right? Somebody passes on. Now they're in the spiritual realm. We here in the physical. But we can take them and guide them to where they supposed to go within the spiritual land. And it's like, man, bro, we making this shit up. I'm telling you, bro, we making this shit up as we go along. Because we don't understand. A lot of people don't understand the power of the mind. The mind can make anything happen. The mind can believe anything. It can make anything possible. So whatever we think, whatever we believe, we can make it possible. We can make it possible. And me neither. Me neither. I'm telling you, bro. Like, Velvet Wind, man, I came in following all these stories for so long. I was following all this shit for so long, but now I'm like, you got me twisted, bro. I'm not just believing and following this shit just because everybody else did it or just because the ancestors did it. Like we thought differently, we seen differently. Now we understand. We further ahead. We further ahead. That's why can't nobody get the updates. We can't get the updates because, like I said, man, a lot of people still running off Windows XP, and they don't want Windows XP to change. But we got Windows 11 now. You feel me? We got all different other kind of programs now that's running, but you got people going, no, man, Windows XP was the best one. And they trying to stay in the Windows XP fucking category, and it's like, bro, and some of them in the one before that. And we still running with the same shit we did 7,000 years ago. How the fuck is it 7,000, 5,000 years later, bro? We still got the same beliefs we had then. Like, come on now, bro. We got to be crazy out of our minds. Like, we done been through this shit and lived this shit too long. Too long to be running off the same programs and the same belief systems, and we keep running the same programs over and over again. Meaning, yes, we're on the conveyor belt because we're trapping ourselves in these different understandings, these different realities. Instead of being life, living life, and just, being here now and living, no, we'll rather take from then and we'll try to live in that. But yeah, because it was better back then, bro. How you know? We really say that shit, and when I used to say that shit, I used to really believe it. Oh yeah, it was better 2,000 years ago. It was a lot better. We was a lot smarter. We was more in tune with the earth. We was more, man, no, we wasn't. We was not. I hate to say it, but I'm not playing the fucking reality games that everybody playing today because everybody want to follow a certain belief system, or they want to have all these weird ass beliefs and everybody want to follow it because this person did it or that person do it. I'm not doing that shit no more. You got me twisted. I'm done. I am done all the way, bro. I'm not being on nobody else's time no more. I'm not living and helping other people create these realities right there no more. If you, like we said, if you are all mind and everything is mind, like, think about that, bro. If reality is fake, like we say it is, if reality is all the illusion, bro, that means everything in the reality is an illusion. It's not limited to anything. You can't make nothing real in this motherfucker except what's right here, right now. Anything else, bro, you just fucking playing with your mind. You just playing with your brain. You just playing with yourself. You fooling yourself. Every day we wake up, we fool ourselves. And it's like, bro, I'm telling you, Velvet, I'm done with that shit. We can't even read people's thoughts no more. Can't float. We forget it all. Man, we can, but we just don't. You feel me? I don't think it's nothing we ain't did in this thing. But, if you want to live back then go get you a horse and a chariot, and you feel me, and move like they move. Like, you got people that still do that today that go, Bill, I don't want to use. Okay, look, let me tell you. Let me put it like this to make it more clear to what I'm saying. All right. Remember, Big Chill, when our lawnmowers, our weed whackers, our blowers that we used to blow out there with, remember they was all fucking gas powered? Remember we had gas powered lawnmowers, gas powered weed whackers. They all electric now. They all electric, right? To where you can just take a battery, power the battery, and plug it in. We even got an electric lawnmower. My girl went and got an electric lawnmower that You don't have to put gas in. You don't got to do nothing to it. So I got the electric lawnmower, right? And my boy, he was doing his lawn with a gas one, and it kept on turning off. And I said, hey, man, I said, you know, you can go on and use this one. And he was like, hell no. It's like, man, I'm not using that electric shit. Like, man, I got to keep it old school. I got to keep pulling this, yanking this string. You feel me? Putting gas in this motherfucker. And it's like, bro, people don't be wanting the upgraded shit. They want to stay in that done reality. Like, come on now, we're talking about a gas lawnmower. Like, they both cut the grass the same. This one just makes it easier. You don't got to pour nothing in it. You feel me? All you got to do is charge the battery, hook it up, and boom, you're gone. You gone. You just, and yeah, it's done. It's done. But no, he wanted to sit there and keep pulling on that string, putting gas in it. The damn thing kept turning off, and I'm like going, see? But this is the way that we treat reality. This is the way that we do. We don't want that updated or upgraded system. We want to stay off the old system because why? The old system worked for our great-grandparents, our great-great-great-grandparents, our great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, who was just us, you know, but some of them took the time out to make the reality a little bit easier for us. They did things like you came up with the electric lawnmower in order to make things easier for us. They came up with the lawnmower. Before the lawnmower, they was using them big old switch things to where they was out there with a big ass stick with a damn knife on it, chopping the shit down like this. And then it went to but I'm just saying, bro, that shit is crazy. They used a blowtorch. Hey, I'm just saying. That's how we do. And like, I'm done with like all that, you know, even the worshiping of the gods, bro. Like, you feel me? I'm you know, like, that's something else that we did because we didn't understand that the gods were us. And the only reason I say the gods were us because we the one who chose to call. Like, I was watching Transformers, right? I was watching Transformers the other day, and when Optimus Prime told Bumblebee, he said, yeah, we found this new planet called Earth, and we're going to go there. And I'm like, well, how the fuck did he know Earth was called Earth? Who told him that shit? Like, when did we, who told Optimus Prime that Earth was called Earth? Did they already run into some people and some people said it was Earth or whatever? Like, you know, this, but like when it comes to generating different forms of reality, bro, this is just something that we do. We create different things and then the people begin to live within the place that we created or generated. This is just something that we do all the time. And now you got to understand a lot of these places, these realities that are getting generated, people are getting trapped in them. They're getting trapped in these realities because they all are trapped. It's in order so you can live your whole life within that place, within that thing, because you got to understand that thing don't exist out here. It exists within you, within your mind. So as long as, because you got like these different ideas in these different places, they don't want to die just like the body doesn't want to die. So in order for them not to do that, they have to keep changing and forming and keeping themselves existing within us, within the people, only the people, because you know the animals don't run around with that shit. The other animals, they ain't tripping off that shit. They out there living life. You feel me? Just being in the moment. Us? No, we trap all these things within us, and then we begin to be trapped within these things, and now we're living these things out. So you're not even the thing that you are. You are that thing that was created. You're taking on the energy of that thing. You're like when I was talking about clone, like we become the clones. Because we are already a clone, so that's why it's so easy to get trapped in these different realities, because we already a clone of what was. Like, everybody is like already a clone. You're a clone of your parents. Your parents was a clone of your grandparents. Your grandparents was a clone of your great-grandparents. You feel me? Like, period. On and on and on and on and on. That's why it's so easy to get trapped in these things, or or aliens or angels and demons, they act the same walking through walls. Hey, ain't that some shit, right? Ain't that some shit? Like, we got the angels, we got the aliens, the angels, and the demons. Like, why do they all want to be in this place and have some type of control over this place? Like, you know, because we don't understand we are the angels. We are the aliens. Like, we are the demons. That is us. That is us. That's why only certain people can see them. Everybody can't see them. Only certain people. And you know what? That's the wild part. Why only certain people? Because everybody should be able to see them, right? Shouldn't everybody be able to see them? If they real and they exist here, like Crow, if we was to put you on TV, everybody could see you. Like, right? But the angels and the demons, everybody can't see them. Period. Because they're not in the physical. So you might see them. Velvet Wind might see them. Me and Big Chill won't see them. Big Chill see the aliens. I've seen the aliens. I still don't believe them because I just believe they part of us. I still don't. Motherfuckers spectating us for entertainment and not even paying us for giving up boosts. Just waiting for you to stub your toe to get a laugh. Hey, but we doing the spectating too. But it's like, it's just wild, bro. You feel me? I think I'm more done with all these different ideas because it's too much. It's too much. Why the fuck I want to follow all that shit? Like, look at the shit. Look at the things that it caused. The problems it caused within people, ourselves. Within not just the people, but the ones that don't believe it. You feel me? It's too much strife. You feel me? Because you'll get in an argument about angels and demons with somebody, and they can't even show you a demon or an angel right now. It's like, okay, well, just show me one. Bring one right here. You feel me? I'm not saying they don't exist, but just bring it right here. You feel me? Because it's like, when you think about angels and demons, why is they even picky about who they save or who they're taking care of? Like, we'll say these things exist. Okay, well, we'll have something good happen, and we'll say, oh, the angels, you know, they saved me from this. Well, how come they didn't save that little girl when them niggas was shooting on the block? Oh, well, you know, you got to understand that. No. You got to understand that you're creating this shit yourself. Why are they picking to save somebody like Suge Knight when him and Tupac got, you know, when the shootout happened and Tupac got killed? Why did they save Suge Knight? Like, you know, you feel me? Like, we'll say these things are real, but then it's only because it's certain things we'll go through ourselves in life. You feel me? And we'll put God or the angels or the demons in the position of playing the good and bad things that happen within our life. And then you telling me an angel gonna fucking come down, help you when you was late on your rent, but that angel ain't gonna save that little girl life, like I said, when they was out there shooting? But this nigga gonna come and help you with your rent because you was late on your rent? Like, bro, get this shit right, bro. Make this shit make sense. Don't make it make sense just because this is what you believe. You feel me? Like, you can't even make it make sense. Like, you telling me, like, that you was $5 short and you prayed about it and that $5 mysteriously came to you, but then you got people out there really literally living on the streets. Living on the streets. Yeah. Yeah. You got people living on the streets right now that we walk past every day. Y'all, we walk past them every day. We don't pray for them. We just walk past them and say, look at this motherfucker out here homeless. You know, like, you get a job, motherfucker. You feel me? Like, I walked past a gang of kids and grown-ups when I went to Mexico coming back here. They would sleep. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, they sleep on the sidewalk. Now, you're telling me that God is walking around, these angels is walking around, helping you get out of car accidents, helping you pay your bills, helping you with the little bullshit you need, but these people is over here sleeping on the street. They walking past them. Like, bro, make this shit make sense. You can't. But we will try, and we'll give it all to ourselves. Well, I know, and you feel me? You can pray for them all day. It ain't gonna stop it. It's still happening. They not hurting. Them little kids ain't out there hurting nobody. They ain't doing nothing. You know, they pray too. They got a belief too that they believe in. But we don't understand, bro. It ain't for no spiritual entity, no spirit beings, no angels, no demons or anything to help or hurt us. Man, that's on us. That's for us. That's for us to help each other and better each other and help everybody succeed. But everybody don't want the best for everybody. Everybody just want their immediate circle to be good. They don't want the best for everybody, but this is us doing this. But we fucking blame it on the angels and we blame it on the demons, bro. I'm done with that shit, bro. I ain't blaming that shit on them no more. That's us. That's us walking past the homeless people when we see them. That's us. That's us doing that. That's not the angels. That's not the demons. That's people. People got to take care of people, and we're not doing it right. It's like we not doing it right, bro. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. But we always want to blame it on something, on the unseen, because you got to understand, if we have something like the unseen to blame it on, think about that though. That makes us feel good about what we doing and who we are. You feel me? Because now I don't have to take on the responsibility of other people. I can just put it on the angels. I can put it on God's supposed to take care of that. Well, the demons are supposed to, they the ones who, that's us, bro. We supposed to take care of that. We supposed to make it right for each other. We supposed to help each other. We supposed to get each other out of these things. You feel me? We don't, you pray, motherfucker, we've been praying for how long? Thousands of years. Thousands of years we've been praying. Thousands. And look, the same thing is going on because we keep putting the responsibility on the something that we can't see. We're not putting the responsibility on us as people to make the world a better place for our fellow man, for the ones around us. We're not doing that. We're passing the responsibility off to somebody else. As long as we keep it on as long as we keep it on God and the angels, now we don't have to do it. That's why it's not getting done. And it's like you can pray for the longest. I seen my mama, I seen my grandma, I seen everybody pray for the longest, bro. And every time something good happens, they go, see, I told you God is a good God. But then when you walk outside and I walk to the store, I still see them homeless people sitting out there. So why is God good to you, but God ain't good to everybody else? Like, we pick and choose who God is actually working for. Because the people that we feel like are doing good are the ones we feel like, oh, God got his hand on him. And it's like these homeless people, bro, I done sat and talked with homeless people. Like, they the nicest. A lot of them is nice. They nicer than me. And I'm scratching my head going, bro, like, what the fuck, man? Like, why is we taking the unseen and making the unseen fight the battles of the people, of us? Like, we put the battle on something that nobody can see. Like, instead of us taking the effort ourselves and making it right. Like, I never could understand that. Like, even when we did all this Donald Trump stuff and, these different things. And I'm like going like, we live in here. We got neighbors, our neighbors, bro. We should be good with our neighbors. And we should be bro, there's no way, bro. There's no way, Big Chill. There's no way, man. And and I be thinking I'm losing my mind because I'm thinking like this now and I'm going, maybe I'm losing my mind. And then I get to going, no, I'm glad I lost it. I'm glad I'm not thinking like everybody else. I'm glad I'm not putting my life and everybody else's life in somebody's hands I can't see right now. I'm glad I'm not doing that because now I have to take the effort. I have to do the things that I feel like I need to do to help the ones that I know are the ones I'm around. I'm not going, Big Chill called me and be like, man, I I got gout in my foot and whoop de whoop. Well, I'm gonna pray for you, Big Chill. It's like I'm gonna pray for you. Like we've been praying long enough, bro. It's on us to do the work. We have to do the work. We have to do the work and stop trying to put it off on somebody else to do the work for us. Because we the ones that are here. We the ones that are in it. And I don't think we're ever going to realize that because, like I said, we stuck in the old programs. We stuck in the old program. We can't get out that old school program, and it's hard for us to get out of that. But on that note, I got to go, y'all. I got to go. I got to go. I hope you, for the ones that understand what I'm saying, I hope you get it. And if you don't, listen to what I said and start walking around and paying attention to it. Start paying attention to it. Understand, like think about it. Like we got a church on every corner. You feel me? On every corner we got some type of church. Like they're like 7-Elevens now. And it's not helping nothing. Like why not? Because they're expecting somebody else to do it for us. And that somebody else that we're praying to is just us. It's just the unseen part of us. So us as people, we got to start helping each other and making it better for each other, bro. We can't put it in the hands of something we can't see right now. Because if we do, look what's happening. Look what's been happening. Like I said, you feel me? Your God to help you pay that rent, but it's not gonna help that person that accidentally got hit by that bullet. Like, but yet, because I seen some dudes rob a bank. And the guy went out and was eating with his family, and he got shot from them robbing the bank, and he got killed. I seen the dude say, "Okay, man, I'm finna off myself," and he threw himself off the roof and landed on the female, and both of them passed away. So we can keep putting it in the hands of these other higher things that we then created. But we got to do the work. That's all I'm saying. We got to do the work. We got to be there for each other. We got to help each other. We got to make it right for each other. Until we do that, bro, it's not going to be right. Because we're going to always put the responsibility of life in somebody's hands that's not even living life. And on that note, I got to go, or my girl going to keep popping in here on me. But here I come right now. But all right, yeah. I'll see y'all later, though. Y'all have a good one.